Being in Georgia without tasting a good wine, eating a good food, and visiting a mountain villages would be unimaginable. It wouldn't be the same experience. So when I was in Svaneti area, some bikers told me that the road reaching Albano Pass and Tusheti villages is closed due to the avalanche. But I took my chances, went there anyway, and when I reached the villages below, people told me that the road is fixed and that I can freely go. So why Albano Pass? Well, it's the highest drivable pass in the Caucasian mountains, sitting at 2,800 meters. It's more a track than a road, and it's off-road track, as you can see. It's very steep, sharp turns, no guard rails, so something to make your trip, worth it when you travel there. Of course, beginners can't do this kind of a road. It's dangerous. Cliffs with high falls are all over the place. But on the other side, the nature is beautiful. There's something to see and enjoy. From the first villages to Albano Pass, you need around 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. It's 30 kilometers track, and to Omalo, to Tusheti, it's double, it's 60 kilometers. The road was built in 1978. The idea was to connect the two Georgian regions, Kakheti and Tusheti. As most of the mountain passes across the world, from October till May, the road is completely closed. And then, of course, as I said on the beginning, you're never sure with these kind of the roads because they are in the process of building and repairing constantly. So if you have a landslide, if you have a big strong rainfalls, you can imagine what will happen. The road will probably be closed due to some collapses. The good thing is that some critical points of the roads, like this one here, where you have a waterfall, were reinforced by concrete, so no worry about it when you're passing. So you can imagine people who are afraid of heights, who are afraid of road conditions where you don't have guardrails. This road is probably not for them. the higher I went, road was steeper, more challenging, in the same time you can say more fun to drive.
I can imagine how it is for you. Where are you from? Oh, Croatia.
Usually when you see some photos or videos from Georgia mountains, you see a bunch of sheep running around. So when you're on your bike going uphill to see and enjoy the traffic jam that sheep are making, it's kind of a joy, I have to admit. Weather in the mountain is rarely the same. It's usually changing most of the times, and when you are on the tight schedule, it's very hard to, wait for the constant weather to be there. So you are always in a certain way taking your chances. So when I started this voyage, it was sunny, then started to be foggy. By the end of it, I had all kind of weather conditions.
How is it going? You've been there for a night, or you're just you can't get it? Okay. Uh-huh. So Albano Pass is possible, but you cannot reach the villages.
So that was the unfortunate condition that we were in. This guy from Czech Republic told me that the pass itself, Albano Pass, was passable, but the road after it to reach to Shetty villages is unfortunately closed due to the heavy snow conditions on the road. So what can you do? You have to enjoy the part of the road or track that is given to you at this moment, and that part was only up to Albano Pass. Okay, it was normal situation because it was still too early in the season, second part of May. Coming here in August would probably be a better idea, but I was on the schedule to reach some other places, so naturally I tried this one. If it goes, it goes.
Na pereval można, a potom nie znasz.
So these guys basically repeated the same thing that this guy from Czech Republic told me, that the road after Albano Pass is closed due to the heavy snow. $2,800 meters. Road down below is closed. Of course, we're gonna check it. And this is it. Tremendous experience. Heavy stuff. Not easy. Not that difficult, but also not so easy. Not for the beginners. In any case, did it. Have to go back the same way. And yes, my eyes have seen that the road is closed by a lot of snow. Time to go back. It was time to put a sticker that said I was there, to grab some bite and to go back. And on the way back, snow started to fall, and I was even a little bit worried about it, but went slowly, not taking any chances, and soon after a few kilometers snow started to become a rain, so I felt much more secured. And even though I hate when bulldozer pass through this kind of material, makes it a little bit even rougher to pass, I was happy that these guys were here, you know, constantly repairing the road, taking all precautions if some slides happens to minimize them or to fix them as soon as they appear. And sheeps again, so I waited this time, took a few photos, enjoying rain and sheeps. Next on the list was a little village with big winery tradition. Village was called Sabue, and the winery that I wanted to see and sleep over there was Castoro Family Winery. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I couldn't find them at their place. Place was closed, so I ended up with these guys. This is the easy way to learn Georgian. Karmanjos meaning cheers, and it was a lot of it. But you have to understand, hospitality is not just another word in Georgian language. This is something really big, and these guys are not taking no for an answer. You can't refuse them. So I was very happy to say yes. They gave me place to sleep, made all the good traditional Georgian food, kinkhali, shashlik, I don't know, good wine. Have to give big thanks to George and his family one more time. After that I went to Singhagi, place in Kakheti region, very well known city by its wine tradition, wine-making tradition. Checked a little bit and moved forward. There are still too many places to go. This guy wanted to change his horse for my horse, so I said, yeah, sure, no problem. And it was time to say goodbye to Georgia one more time. I was very happy to make my voyage through it. Been there for so many times, and one thing is certain, I'm gonna go there again. Next in line is Azerbaijan.